not crazy. I'm 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 not crazy, crazy.
Brandi.
What's up?
You are crazy.
Hi, guys. Hi. I have been on a short hiatus. A bitch been traveling and shit. But welcome back. Thank you for tuning in to the return of I'm Not Crazy, ... with your host, me, Brandi Denise. I've been traveling. It's been really good. I went to D.C., went to Maryland. It's been a lot of fun being on the road. It's been dope. But this is not about me. It is about me. It's my show. But I have a special guest today. Very, very special guest all the way from Chicago. My homie, my dog, my motherfucking, I can't think of no more words. Yo, it is Elijah Hamilton, a.k.a. E-Dot, a.k.a. Butter Beezy, a.k.a. Kite, Mr. Kite Bites, a.k.a. What's the rapper? Nino Brown. Nino Brownie.
You
Nino
ain't said,
Brownie.
You said all the names of my main comedy name, Eli Hamilton.
Nigga, I thought it was Elijah Hamilton. See,
that's
what
not
happened.
my name on stage. You ain't never heard nobody bring me up to Elijah
People
Hamilton.
just keep
First off, you ain't gonna use
reinventing
that's too many syllables for a comedy name.
themselves.
Come to the stage, Elijah Hamilton. All them damn syllables. You just supposed to say Eli Hamilton, Brandi Denise. You know what I'm saying? That's 5.
Okay.
If it's more than 6, come on now.
So he's in town from Chicago. Woo, 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 woo. He's entertaining for. Oh, this is also gonna be on like YouTube, so people will see you there too.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take this shit offline then, because it's too much.
Okay, so yeah. So little bit backstory. I've known him for like, I don't know, like 8 years now. When I moved to Chicago, he was one of the people that I was on the comedy grind with out in these streets, performing in cafeterias, empty cafeterias on Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock, sitting at the lunch tables, telling jokes in the corner. We was doing all of that. And then we became roommates briefly, where we used to just drink bottles of whiskey and freestyle in the living room. That was fun. And yeah, man, just so many blackout nights. Mm-hmm. Just so many blackout nights, and a lot of good comedy shows, a lot of bad comedy shows. We went to what Kentucky together.
Louisville, that was fun though.
That was so fun. I still had that video of us laughing on my Instagram, and I deleted all my old shit. Yeah, man. So how you been?
Yo, I've been blessed. I have been busy as hell. You know I go through these phases where I be beating myself up. But cause it's like I try to balance one thing and then something always gets kind of
just a little backstory. So Eli does comedy as well as he's an entrepreneur, as well as, are we not going there?
Let's tell it all. We here now.
Oh, he also sells insurance.
Life insurance, not car insurance.
We got the trifecta in here. Life insurance. Save your life. All y'all want to do GoFundMe's for your motherfucking funeral. Pay $10 a month. Don't even put that pressure on your Facebook family.
Be responsible. Be an adult. Take care of your shit.
Right, exactly. I got at least like 7,000 on me, at least.
That ain't shit, Brandi.
I know it's not, but I mean, like, my collection plate ain't gonna be as big as everybody else's with none.
We ain't about to bank this about no financial literacy presentation.
What, really?
I'll take it there.
I don't have any debt to pay. It's just I just need to get buried. I ain't got no kids to leave nothing to.
You love your nephew and nieces.
Buried. I mean, yeah, I love them, but they're also not my kids, and I don't provide for them right now, so it wouldn't be any different. Yeah, it would be the same.
The type of excuses that I hear, I heard this yesterday. Somebody said, "Well, you know, I don't know if I want to leave," and they a newly married couple, and they just got a newborn baby, pretty little girl. You know what I'm saying? Newborn, maybe like 10 weeks.
Can you talk into your mic more? Or
10
pull it
weeks.
closer.
I can hear myself.
Like
I can hear myself real good. And he's like, I don't want to leave. If something happened to me, I don't want to leave that much for. She's like, why not? He's like, I don't want you spending that money with another nigga. I'm like, yo, is that the reason you don't want to get a substantial amount? What about the baby? Oh yeah. But still, just enough for the baby, but not enough for your ass. I'm like, y'all still
put that nigga in the trash. That's wild.
Y'all so quick to trash niggas. Y'all need to stop with that.
No, I wish my husband would say, I don't want to die, and you just spend a bitch. Damn.
Well, are you gonna spend it with the next nigga? Have you seen?
Hopefully, I'm gonna
Have
try.
you seen Casino?
Yes.
Okay, you see what his wife. You see what Robert De Niro's wife was doing.
And I am. What's her name? Gloria. Her name was Gloria in the show. I can't think of her actress name, but I'm not her.
She was taking care of that bum ass dude.
She was a gold digger from the beginning. She always loved that man.
Well,
that was her Jerome. Okay, so as you know, the show is called I'm Not Crazy. You see my one woman show, I'm Not Crazy, I Just Love Hard. You know that's my whole brand.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody crazy. We just be out here having feelings. So
crazy.
Yeah. So we're gonna get into your crazy. And I'm interested to hear this because I don't think I've ever have I heard this story? Because I don't think I've ever asked you this before.
What, a crazy story?
You know that's what the podcast is about, right?
I'm just saying, like, I don't.
I mean, it's something. I can't believe that we're doing this on the spot. I thought you didn't know what this was.
I know,
Okay.
I know. You know, it ain't hard for me.
It doesn't have to be you,
No.
or it could be the other person. It could be whatever. But I'm just wondering, is this a story I've heard before?
You may have. I don't know, because you know I always tell stories when I'm around you.
Okay.
True stories. I'm not them last stories. So
who got a friend that just be walking around? You know, this nigga always telling motherfucking lie stories.
you don't know about nobody that be telling lies. Niggas be always telling lies. Like, nigga, that did not happen. They be fabricating the fuck out that story.
That did not happen.
Shit, remember we got in the fight? It was like 15 on 1. I'm like, no, nigga. It was like 2 on 3. You just got your ass whooped.
Right.
But no, I'm not a fabricator, but I will tell you the truth with this one. So, am I telling the story right now?
Yeah,
Are we leading up to it?
No, we're gonna get into it. I want to know. Okay, to break the ice.
First off, are we gonna eat a kite bite before we start? Is that in a whole nother segment?
Okay. Oh man, this is so unorganized. Okay, give me what you got. Let's sit it out. Let's sit it all out. He's here to promote his brand. This nigga finna make up a story. He just wanted to be on the podcast so he could promote his brand.
Well, I'm definitely promoting my brand, but these stories
and
are
I just
true.
want y'all to know that he risked his life. I risked my life. He mailed these to me. I could have died retrieving these, okay? It's kite bites. As you can see, it's a little black boy with the exact same hair as him. This is him as a cartoon.
It's not supposed to be.
He swears it's not. He just told the dude to make something and he made him.
It's not supposed to be me. But
and so,
I guess it is.
What do we have here? What is this?
This is okay. This is a Fruit Loop treat.
Okay.
Fruity Pebble treat.
Look at Paul.
These are gummies.
Okay.
These are chocolate chip cookies, and this is a regular brownie. Paul, why are you looking like that?
I had a bad high a couple days ago.
Paul said he.
Paul
said he ate a quarter of a brownie and slept for how many hours?
No, I woke up high for. Yeah, I just lost a day.
You lost a day.
Like a whole day.
Were you educated prior to you eating this?
Yeah,
edible?
I thought I'd be cool with it.
Man,
I just needed it to sleep, and I just lost a whole day.
Yeah, see, that's the problem.
I don't know, Eda. Last time I fucked with one of your edibles, let me tell you, he had made some test edibles. He had made some banana pudding edible. It was like a banana pudding cup. It was so fucking delicious that I forgot it had weed in it. And I ate the whole cup. And then because I lived with him, he had like 12 cups in the refrigerator. So I was like, he ain't gonna know if another cup go missing.
How hungry ass.
So
That's
I
what you
ate
get.
like a cup and a half. And then I went to sleep. I had a show that night at the Comedy Bar in Chicago. I was so high, I got on stage with my sunglasses on and did like hosted for 10 minutes with my sunglasses on, not even realizing that I had my sunglasses on. I was so high. I was like, oh my God, they were like, you gonna wear your sunglasses the whole show? I was like, what the fuck? I don't know. I'm high.
You gotta eat responsibly.
I'm gonna just eat a bite of this because I'm gonna save this for later because I have to do stuff tonight.
Give me half of it.
Okay, well, I love how he brought me treats and he's like, give me half.
You want a piece over there, big dog?
That delay reaction? Do you ever eat them? Oh, okay. Oh, you like.
He's scary as hell. What you mean not mine? Anyway. Well, kite bites ain't meant to like knock you on your ass. The good thing about kite bites is we educate people. A lot of people don't know how to eat edibles. Some people like, I had a bad high. I was high for 3 days. Oh, it's delicious. Oh yeah. I threw up and all this stuff. I'm like, that's terrible. And then people are like, yo,
Is that it?
I got 350 milligrams in this one gummy. Like, who the fuck want to eat? Like, where you can only eat the piece of the eyeball? You know what I'm saying? That you can't even enjoy this shit. So we make a whole ass delicious brownie. Where you can enjoy the delicious
I
brownie.
love
It's
that
about
he's just
50
selling the products.
milligrams.
30 minutes of him selling kite bites.
And then we gonna get back to the story. But yeah, you can eat these. It's delicious. Look at this. Watch this. I can't even help myself.
Okay, let's get into the point of the podcast. He said I can't even help myself, and then he just put it in his mouth and ate it. Like, I thought what else was gonna happen.
That the reaction wasn't forced. I couldn't help doing that.
You don't got no milk. Your mouth's about to be dry as fuck.
I got this water right here too.
Okay, so your story. Where does it take place?
So this is I'm not crazy story, but the
Thank
thing
you
is,
for
I was
saying the
crazy.
title.
I was,
How old were you?
I was 23.
Okay, statute of limitations. Got it covered. Okay.
Not controlling my emotions. This was my first girlfriend. This was the first time I was in love. I think I wasn't in love. My first time of loving somebody. So
That made no sense.
It's
His
a
kite bite already hit him.
no, it is a difference
I
between being.
wasn't-
It's a difference between being in love and
I
then
mean,
loving
yeah,
somebody.
but the way you said it just.
Yeah.
I wasn't in love the first time I loved somebody. Okay.
Yeah, so we was at this we was in Nashville. This is where I went to college down there. So it used to be this popular spot in Antioch called the Courtyard. It used to crack on Tuesday nights. You remember that? And so a couple of my homeboys that came in town to visit, and my girlfriend at the time was like, "Yo, we gonna meet y'all out there later. You know, we gonna be there when you get there." So I'm like, "Cool." So we got up there, and when I walked in, it was cracking. It was packed. And when I walked in, she was at the booth with like 3 dudes at the booth. And so it was her and her girl and like 3 other niggas. I'm like, and I just kind of looked at her and she's like, and I'm like, okay. And I ain't say nothing to her.
That's so funny. You just looked at her and was like, okay.
And I just nodded. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, we done been together long enough. I know who your friends is. I know who your family is.
And she can't talk to anybody else?
Man, you knew I was coming. I don't be sitting in no booth with no niggas. I'm like, all right, cool. Now, man, I'm still 23, so the logical side of me is not really, came into fruition yet. So I'm like, all right, cool, bet. So I went to the bathroom. When I walked out the bathroom, she was sitting right there, waiting on me to come out. She's like, it ain't what you think it is. They trying to holler at us. I'm like, I don't give no fuck. I'm like, you knew I was coming in there. You shouldn't even had that happen. It's like, whatever. So we get back and forth to argue. I was like, oh, that's what we on? Bet. So I go to the other side of the bar. I'm like, well, shit, I'm about to get on me somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, this chick came up to me. So we was talking in a conversation. And mind you, this is in like a time span of at least 25, 30 minutes, maybe even an hour. So I'm a little faded because we was pre-gaming before I got there. So me and this girl get to talking, and conversation going good. The music sounded good. I'm at my peak, and so my girl comes over there, and she like, and I see her coming over there, and I'm like, man, whatever. And but she says something, cause the music is loud and I'm faded. She says something, and the girl replies to her, and I didn't hear her. What she says, excuse me, we don't want to be disturbed. Now
the girl said this to your girlfriend?
Yeah, and I didn't hear that because if I
she
would,
she was a grown woman. She wasn't 23.
right? No, she was a little older. She might have been like 27 or 28 or whatever. But the fact is, I didn't hear her say that. I'm so fetish, and then all the thing I hear is my ex like, "Oh, for real? Oh, for real? It's like that?" And I'm like, "What's she tripping about?" So she stomps back to the other side of the bar with all her friends, whatever. And then I get a phone call, and she like, I like answer the phone. She's like, "I'm gonna fuck you and that bitch up."
Hey!
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
I love that she walked away and was like, you know what? And she looking at you like I'm gonna call this nigga.
and I'm thinking like, why ain't your weak ass say that when you was over here? You know what I'm saying?
Old school FaceTime.
Right. Like, anyway, so I'm like, man, my mission has been complete. I got her pissed off. I got her back. I'm on some petty shit. But I'm like, my guy, like, you ready to leave? I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and iron this situation out so I can make sure I get me some ass tonight. You know what I'm saying? So
just create a problem just to fuck it out later. Horrible.
exactly.
Horrible.
That makes for the best. So I walk over there, and she getting
Toxic.
hyped up by all her friends, and these some foreign friends. I ain't never seen them before. They just over there because they like drama. And I ain't, look, let me tell you something. What's your name again? Paul. I ain't been about that.
You can also talk to the host. I mean, it's cool.
I'm just talking in general. I feel like we all in this together. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't been for the bullshit for like years. This ain't just started. I ain't been for the bullshit for years. So if you got some bunch of friends hyping you up and I ain't never seen y'all before, all of them kiss my motherfucking ass. That's my attitude. So I'm going over there. I'm like, yo, man, you straight? No, fuck that. She got a beer bottle in her hand. And I'm like, man, what you gonna do with that?
That escalated
And
quickly.
she like, no. I'm like, so I got her pinned up against the wall, and so she can't move. So she's like,
so y'all, y'all Chris and Rihanna.
Yeah, but I ain't hit her though. I just had her pinned against the wall.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So she's
like she was a zombie on The Walking Dead.
Yeah, she like no, literally. I swear to God, she was doing that shit. She was biting out.
She hit you with the zombie bite.
Yeah, so her friends and like, you ain't shit. What kind of man? Blah blah. Bitch, who the fuck is you? I ain't never seen you ever. I said, get your convenient ass out of here.
She met them all in the bathroom. That's what we be doing. We be in the bathroom hyping each other up.
Now here's something else too. So this one particular person name was Willie, and I know he know who Willie is. Willie was a cross-dresser who was a pretty good cross-dresser. And just the week prior,
AKA he think Willie was fine.
He wasn't fine, but he was thick. He was thick in them little stretch pants though. I ain't gonna let them leggings. This one leggings first got super popular though. But either way,
shout out to Willie with the thick thighs.
The week prior to this happened, because this used to be a weekly spot that we used to go to. Me and my guys was out there, and Willie was dancing on the wall.
And y'all was looking?
I went over there and tried to holler at Willie.
Oh my God.
But hold on though.
Did you know this? Rob? Did you not?
Hold on, I didn't know.
Like,
I did not know. So I got. Let me finish the story though.
I know.
This is how rumors get started.
No, but let me tell you, this is how the
story.
show goes. I definitely interrupt you. I know E-Dot, and when he get fucked up, he get fucked up.
That was the old me.
And if he saw thick bitch from the back, I could definitely see him going to holler at a nigga.
So hold on.
This is so funny because in my head, I feel like he was hyping himself up. Like, damn, she think it's fuck. She over there working that wall.
She was doing something like she was like right cheek, left cheek. Like this when Yin Yang Twins and all that shit was real popular. So like the music was even dope. So she was like on beat and everything. So either way, I went over there, I got the number, and I'm like, man, bet. Like this was before cell phones.
You had a piece of paper.
Yeah, so I when you get somebody give you like a $20 bill, you're like boom, like you pop that one. That's how I popped it. I'm like, man, hell yeah, I'm gonna hit that ass tomorrow.
So tell me, you went over there, had a conversation, looked her in the face, and still didn't.
Man, that motherfucker was good. She was good, and I was drunk.
He is the epitome of when niggas be like, she ugly, but she's thick though.
Yo, but she tricked. But to my knowledge, up until that point, she has been tricking a lot of people. Like they didn't got to third base and home.
And felt the dick and was like, whoa.
Well, so like soon as I got that number, one of my guys that I went to school with yo, Butter. That's what they used to call me. Like, Butter, come here. He like, yo, you know that's a nigga, right? I'm like, for real? He like, yeah, that's a nigga. I'm like, damn, you serious? And then somebody else agreed, like, hell yeah, motherfucker be getting everybody. So I walked back over to him like, yo, you a nigga? He like, what? And I just balled up and threw it in his face. Like, man, fuck out of here. So fast forward to what's happening with all. Let's go back to the story.
You balled up the piece of paper. Fuck this, man.
Right. Let's go back to the story that's happening that I'm talking about. So Willie is over there with my girl, hyping like, yeah, you ain't shit, blah blah blah. and he got some glass, and he at this point because he was a she before, but now he back being a he. He had
damn, yeah. He's been exposed. He's right. Like, fuck it.
So he got, and I was drunk too, so I'm a little wrecked. So he got this little a Hennessy straight in his cup. Like, you bogus as hell. How you gonna do that?
You threw my number back in my face.
No, I'm like, shut up, man. You a nigga. I took his drink and I threw it in his face.
Oh my God.
And it was like some Hennessy. And I was like,
oh my God.
So And I know that shit stings. Because Hennessy stings in your eyes.
No.
I was ready to fight everybody. I was pissed.
I was drinking some Hennessy out of a wine glass one time, and every time I would tilt the glass back, it would plop back up in my eye. I did that shit like 3 times before I poured it into a real cup, but my eye was pink as fuck by the end of the night because I kept pouring Hennessy in my eye. But I was like, I gotta drink this Hennessy.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to waste it. That was some good
Right.
Hennessy though. But yeah. So long story short, she got mad or whatever, and she said, "Get him out of here, put him out." And
Your girlfriend told the security to put you out.
right? And
Damn.
so like, mind you, this is a bunch of people from Tennessee State, so like I knew a lot of people in there, so I'm a little embarrassed. And I'm drunk because I'm getting put out in front of everybody.
You're not embarrassed that you do Hennessy in a man's face and that you had a girl pent up on the wall acting like a zombie. That part's not embarrassing.
You should have seen how she was trying to knee me and everything though.
That wasn't embarrassing either.
Well, when I found out, I was embarrassed. But look, so they pushed me out. You gotta get
So
out.
he
of
like,
here.
I know I did all this reckless shit, but don't be putting me out.
I'm like,
That's
man,
embarrassing.
like, get the fuck off me. You know,
I ain't do shit.
like that was kind of big. So like, you know, I was acting like I couldn't do nothing with them. I just didn't really want them to like beat my ass. So I'm like, man, get off me. and like I'm like, oh, get off me. And ain't nobody. They're like 2 feet behind me. I'm like, get off me.
You hitting them with the Harlem Shake.
Like
They not even holding you. They like, sir,
like-
can you just please walk out? You like, you'll never hold me back.
and people looking at me like,
You got
hey,
your
butter wow. And I'm like, it's not even my fault.
you got your hands behind your back like they got you handcuffed. Your hands not even handcuffed.
Hey, so my homeboys, mind you, like they still with me. They like, man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's just go to the crib. You drunk? I'm like, fuck that. Fuck, don't nobody motherfucker disrespect me like that. So we in the parking lot.
All the people you've disrespected. He just named like 3 disrespectful ass situations. And he's like, you don't disrespect me back, bitch.
Well, she's disrespecting me first. So I'm not at this time. I got 3 emotions going on. I'm pissed, I'm embarrassed, and I'm drunk. That's bad.
Drunk is an emotion for sure.
Those are 3 bad combinations to have. So we get ready to like, walk to the car. I'm like, hold on, let me do something first. So I see my girl car at the time, and I like bag up, you know what I'm saying? And I like donkey kick it, you know what I'm saying? Like the
my
car
God.
door, like bloom, bloom. And I have some Tim's on too.
Can you? Oh, we can't see. I was gonna ask you to show me how you did it.
Hey,
Dang.
hold on. Y'all won't see my face, but hold on. So I seen them
The
like,
people listening, you gotta watch the YouTube video.
I'm like, blue, blue. I can't do it because I got that much space.
And that's a lot of leg power. Yeah, that's like a workout.
With the Tim's on too. And so I'm like, you know what? So it's like it was a big din there. And they like, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, man, shut up. Who said
He
you
like,
on
I'm
anyway?
embarrassed, I'm mad, and I'm drunk.
So I'm like, you know what? That ain't good enough. So then I jump on a hood and Hulk smash that
First
boy.
of all,
Like,
that nigga, like when you say jump, I feel like you like went straight from the ground.
if this is the hood of her car, this is me. Okay. So yeah, this is the hood of her car. This is me. Like, you know what?
Okay, for those who are listening, he ran to the front of the bumper, took a step up, and just
I didn't take a step up.
and proceeded to
Hey.
jump on the hood of her car full force.
on, like, hold
this
on.
man weighs over 200 pounds.
I was maybe like 220 at that, maybe 215 at that time. But yeah. So listen, if this is the hood, if this is
I
the
can't even imagine seeing
this-
this in the parking lot.
this is the hood, like straight, right? Like perfectly found hood, no stomps on. Then this is me. Ah! And I had to do like 12 more songs. Right.
guy.
So like, so my guys just looking like, man, you wildin'. I'm like, I don't give a fuck her. So the next morning, I drove home. The next morning, I woke up and I'm like, damn, I can't believe I did that shit. And like 5 minutes later,
Wait a minute, can we just sit there for a minute? Isn't that like the worst? It's like you wake up from a nightmare and you just
Right.
be like, why did that happen? Who did it? Oh, why was it me? You just be like, man, I wish I could make it go away. Like, but it's nothing you could do. It was literally like you, but you just be like, it was like somebody took over your body because you be waking up and
The liquor.
You literally be like, Why would I do that?
I was drinking cheap liquor back then too. I wasn't as grandioso with Tito's as I am now. I think I had some Bacardi Limon mixed with some Parmesan that night. But
That's like the most nigga fucking. Nigga, that's like Slumdog.
I was like, man,
Bacardi and Paul Mason.
Masan.
Yeah, Parmesan.
Ma'am.
I drink Parmesan. Damn sure ain't mixing it up Bacardi Lemon.
Yeah, we was on the
That's
bullshit.
wild.
But she called my phone, and the first thing she said was, "You're going to jail." That's how she.
How did she say? Why did she sound like a Simpsons character?
Because, well, first off, she from Pittsburgh, so they got this real strong dialect. I got it down packed. That's how they talk. They talk like this.
Tell me how she said it.
says,
Hold on, let me do it. I'll be like, okay, I'm Elijah. Man, what have I done? Man, I shouldn't have been drinking Parmesan and Bacardi Lemon.
I sound nothing like that. First off,
here goes my phone. Oh shit, she calling. Ring, ring, ring. Hello?
Your black ass is going to jail. That's how she said it.
What?
I'm like, so I felt like, what man? What you talking about, man? You tripping? I know it was you. I said, what? She said, somebody fucked my car up last night. I'm like, what? Where they at? I'm on my way over there.
He said where they at, like they still sitting outside her car. Like it was him right there. He's right there beside my car in the gray sweater. Get him, babe.
So she said, nigga, don't lie. It's Timberland prints all over my car. And you had on Timberlands last night. I said, you know how many people wearing Timberlands right now? So why you think it was me? Why would I do something for you? I helped you get that car because I did. I helped you, that's back when I was trapping in college, so I had money.
That's
you know
why you did that. Because as soon as a nigga buy you something, they feel like it's their right to tear it up.
No,
and trust me,
well,
I know I'm niggas because I be breaking phones.
Well,
if I bought it, I break it.
Well, no, that wasn't it. That was pure anger and lust, mad, whatever. So, but eventually I fessed up to it, and I paid her $500 deductible, and then she tried to extort some more money out of him. She said, you need to give me $1,000 more. I'm like, for what? She said, because that's not enough. You need to learn your lesson. I'm like, bitch, that ain't got nothing to do with everything. And so, yeah, she ended up, and I was all in love, and I was a little pussy.
So you ended up giving her $1,500.
Fuck no, I ain't. But I was heartbroken. She broke my heart. That was my first heartbreak. You know what I'm saying?
I love how you turned this around into she broke your heart. The bitch was literally having a conversation in the club, and you Donkey Kong stomped on her car.
It was a lot of shit.
And then Donkey kicked her rims.
It was a lot of shit built up. They say when you drunk, you speak your. What the fuck? You act like you already ever seen this before. You gonna look at me all crazy.
And then you tried to holler at a transsexual, and then got mad at through Hennessy, and she broke your heart.
It was all they fault. All they fault.
I love how your story went from, yes, I'm going to go over here and do this and make her mad so we can fuck later, to...
No, and that's not why I was doing that.
To you jumping on the hood of her car, like, yeah, she going to give me some pussy later for sure. Like,
no,
what?
I just said, let me secure the bag and make sure I get some ass later and let her know, like, hey, you're mad, I'm mad, we're both drinking. But whenever you got a whole bunch of little meow meows all in your face, and he ain't shit, and I'm like, bitch, who the fuck is you? I ain't never seen you before. You ain't never been over to our crib. You ain't never been to none of the parties that we throw together. You ain't never did. What the fuck is you?
I feel like at that point you could have just like taken her hand and walked her away from them.
Again, I'm 23 drunk, and I'm not as player as I am now today. So I didn't know how to handle that situation. So yeah, it was more as just, it's trial and error. But that needed to happen because I regretted it. But you know what? That was my first love, and that happened. Like, I'm 37 now, so that was 15, almost 14 years ago. So to this day, we cool. I done been to Pittsburgh. Like her parents, her mom.
Oh yeah, you told me about her.
Yeah, her mom, her sisters, they all still love me. They say you the
went,
one that got away. I swear they words not mine. You the one that got away. And she just called me like a month and a half ago, just on some random shit. Mm-hmm. So we cool though. I mean, we look back and laugh at that shit now though. Mm-hmm. But I definitely went crazy that was my crazy story. I got a couple more, but I don't want to take up the show because it's your show, not mine.
Paul, where we at?
29.
Okay, well let's get into some other topics. Well, what do you think? What do you want to talk about?
This
I
your
feel like
show.
I know. I feel like I should have a topic because I started to talk about comedy, but then I was like, I don't want to talk about comedy. Because I was gonna ask you about Eddie Murphy's. Oh, I'll ask you that. I had a theory. This is my theory. Eddie Murphy's dropping a comedy specials. Netflix is paying him $70 million. I have a theory that he's gonna get his lesser famous friends to go out and do his jokes for him to see if they work, and come back. And I think that's what I would do. Like I feel like I would have like an intern or assistant, and I would just be like,
But they can't deliver it like Eddie Murphy.
no, but this is how I would do it. I would take my assistant, and I would basically my interview would be like, is she like me? I would find a person who's closest to my personality, and I would give them my joke book and be like, go see what works, and report back to me.
That's so Hollywood.
Yeah, but whatever. Bitches be busy. So, are you excited for his special?
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I mean, I don't feel no type of way about it.
I'm gonna tell you why. Like, Dave Chappelle and Bill Burr just came out with arguably the best special I've seen in probably the last 5 years.
Okay.
Personally, that's just my personal opinion. Eddie Murphy ain't did stand up in what, 20 some years, 25 years, and it's like, nigga, you been rich as fuck for a
Right.
long time. The thing that makes comedy so dope and so genuine is because it comes from a real place. Observation. You haven't been on the scene like that. Like you haven't had a dose of like reality in a long time as far as like
Well,
and so I'm just saying, like, when you speaking from a rich person's perspective who
he
ain't been on the
did.
mic in a long time.
He's still a nigga. He had baby mama drama like 3 years ago with Scary Spice. He still don't claim that baby that he got with her, Melanie B.
Oh,
So he still
yeah.
got shit going on.
I'm just saying, but
Child
like,
support, saying it ain't his kid. Don't put in the kid pictures. He better talk about that shit.
but you still ain't touched the mic in 20-something years. And
You
like
don't know
it's
what he
in the
do in his
the
backyard.
comedy horizon has changed. It changes like every 5 years. I want to say, right? So I don't know how good this is gonna be. And people, because this is what we do, they already doing it. He ain't did release a special yet. They already comparing. Oh, who was better? This or that? Who gonna be better? This or that? You know what I'm saying? I don't think he gonna be able to touch Paper Tiger or Sticks and Stones. And that's just my personal opinion. I mean, yeah, I can't even say I was a big fan of Eddie Murphy because I was so young when he was like reached fame and shit. But Raw and Delirious was kind of funny. But like now that I'm grown, like I want some ice cream. I want some ice cream, and you can't have none. And like now I'm like that's not that funny.
Right.
You know.
Okay, so switching gears, you stated that you're 37 and that you used to Donkey Kong kick cars,
I did
smash
that
Donkey
one
Kong smash. And you have several businesses and paths that you're on in life. How is it dating, doing all of these things?
Yeah, it's hard. I ain't gonna lie. Because I sometimes
Disclaimer: is anybody gonna listen to this and get mad?
No, I mean I'm not committed to anyone. So.
Okay.
No, it's difficult because I'm at a point in my life now. Like I really want to get rich,
Okay.
and that might sound shallow, because I'm not saying that's what life is about. But that's just where I'm at right now.
Mhm.
Is that I'm literally chasing like that dollar because I mean personally like what I went through and like I don't ever want to go back to that.
I
point
found
again.
him on the streets.
That's not true.
On the streets of Chicago. Destitute and barren.
But I went through some shit, and I don't ever want to go through that again. So I'm super focused as far as like I'm putting myself in a financial, tier where I don't ever want to have to deal with that again, and I can help people, and I ain't ever got to go back to work for nobody again because I don't want to work for nobody ever again. That's why I came out with Kite Bites because we going to go into, a new cannabis industry in Illinois is legal.
In Illinois.
And like I feel like this is a
That's
great
where
time.
this is based out of.
Yeah,
For you, those of you who don't know.
it's based out of California.
And I'll put the information in the
We have-
description.
But we have presence in Chicago and in Nashville. But so I don't want to deviate too far away from your original question. But I'm just like, I need I would like a woman who can compliment what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
So my standards is a little high right now in terms like you. I don't just need you like, oh, just come watch TV with me today and let's do this and do this because I'll be busy as fuck. And but if you can be like a resource, or you're like, oh, I see you trying to do this, well, let me help you with this, or blah 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 blah, or then that's cool. Or like, hey, we're gonna hang out because I had this chicks be like, yo, I got a show tonight. Like, okay, well, I don't really want to go to a comedy show, so maybe we can hang out this weekend. Like, I got stuff going on this weekend. Like, this is your time if you want
It's
to
like
be
either
with
you
me.
coming to a comedy show or you coming to sell these treats. Like pick.
Yeah, you gonna get on the corner and sell this motherfucking Fruit Loop, or you gonna goddamn come sell some motherfucking merch.
Right.
But no, so that's where I'm at with it right now. It's cool. It's funny because like I meet a lot of people, men and women, who say that I didn't have no interest in getting into a relationship or being married. And like before, I'm like, man, that sounds kind of like a lonely life. But now, the more I get into what I'm doing, I kind of understand it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It would be nice, but also, man, the horizon of the dating scene is fucked up. I mean, it's fucked up for y'all. It's fucked up for us. It's fucked up.
And what do you think has been the biggest factor in it being so?
Communication and social media, and I mean, I've never seen a time era in my life where so many grown ass people are influenced by other people's opinions, which is what social media does. You know, oh, it's cool, hot girl summer, and all of this, and like, then you got, oh, the man is supposed to do this, or women be doing this, and it's like, oh, take that person and get to know them individually one on one, but you try to do that, and it's like, people got all these damn notions and these things that you got to hold up because no, I'm not taking this, and then we got this whole cancel cut off culture. People, we talked about this before too. People want to ghost you and cut you off for the smallest shit because I'm not taking that, and then you that's around you fucking 30.
Now I do have my reservations about that. Like, and I'll give you two specific examples. So like, every now and then I'll get like on a dating site, and I was like talking to a guy, going back and forth, and we had been talking for maybe like 2 or 3 days, just like, oh, what do you do? How are you doing? Blah blah blah. And then he kind of told me that like all the conversations are the same. They're like, what do you do? Where do you live? Do you like it? And I was like, well, what kind of conversations would you like to have? He was like, something intriguing. I said, well, that's interesting, because I had like alluded to cool shit that I was doing, but he never asked about it. He just was like, oh, cool. And so I had so I said, so you want to have cool conversations, but you don't want to ask questions. And he was like, yeah, I'm just like a listener. And like, I just unmatched him because I just knew from that response that we just weren't going to be a match, because I was like, this nigga's retarded. Like, he wants something, but he's not communicating. He doesn't want to initiate what he wants. Like, if you want something, then you kind of lead with it. And another thing too is just like, if like, okay, I had a guy ask me out last week. I told him I could go. I told him I was available this week. And he said, okay, let's go out on this day. I continued through my day. I didn't hear from him. I didn't hit him up because I wasn't really pressed. I didn't really give a fuck. And so didn't hit him up, didn't hear from him. He texted me at 11 o'clock that night. He was like, hey, I had a really long day. I had like a test to take or some shit he said he had to do, and was like, let's do it next week. Like, I just blocked him. I was just like, you're never going to gain access to me again.
Because you could have called him too.
But what I'm saying is, he asked me. I didn't care if we went out or not. I really didn't care.
But he did reach out to you with an explanation.
But here's my thing. He hit me up the day before and said, let's go tomorrow. And so if he knew that his day was busy, he shouldn't have said, let's go tomorrow. He should have reached out and said,
does that constitute
hey,
a block,
though? I don't want to talk to him anymore. I don't know him. I don't want to go out with him. I don't know him. I don't want to invest any time in this stranger who didn't even give me a call and say, hey, I can't do this today.
Because what does that say about him?
I don't care what it says about him. I just don't want to get to know him.
But when you think about it, okay, but you don't want to get to know him because he was too busy to communicate with you. Until the last minute.
that's not He texted me. He texted me that night at 11:30.
Okay, but not to say
that's inconsiderate.
Hold on, but not to say like, hey, can I still come over? But to say, hey, I apologize. I had this going on.
But what I'm saying
can we
is,
do this
like,
for next week?
I have a standard.
Mm-hmm.
And if you ask to take me out and I allow you to take me out, and you can't take me out, then you need to tell me before the time that you can't take me out, that you
So
can't
hold
take
on.
me out,
Okay,
not
so
after
y'all
the time.
So y'all had say
He said Tuesday afternoon.
okay. So y'all had scheduled a time, and he stood you up.
He said Tuesday. We didn't pick a place or anything. He said, let's do Tuesday afternoon. He said this on Monday. He said, let's do Tuesday afternoon. And then Tuesday night at 11:30, he texted me and told me that he was busy all day.
All right. So only thing I'm saying is this. Like, I'm not knocking you.
I have a
for-
lot of good people in my life. I don't need people who are like that. I don't
Okay,
feel
so that
like,
makes him a shitty person.
no, it doesn't make him a shitty person. It just makes him a person who's not he's not prepared to be a part of my life.
And you drew up this conclusion based off this one instance.
That was all I needed. You get one first impression.
Right.
Why would you?
So
do
that, like, what I'm saying, like, I think that's the problem, is because we take a situation that may not have been on our end favorable, and we just drop this whole thing like, okay, I don't ever want to talk to this person
I didn't
again.
even. No, here's the
and-
thing. I didn't even respond to him. I didn't say anything.
But you blocked them, and now you telling me now, and I ain't saying nothing like negative towards you, but I'm just saying in general, because this is what goes on.
If somebody does
is that-
this after their first time meeting you, I can't imagine that they would. This is the type of usually people put their best foot forward. So if this is your best foot, I'm straight.
Okay. All right. So again, so you asked me, like, with me doing all of this stuff, because I do shit like that sometimes.
Wow.
And that don't mean that I'm a shitty person, but I'm definitely busy and I have my priorities put in order. Now I will communicate, and I have communicated, and I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, like, can we reschedule for this? But I'll do it in a decent amount of time, and I probably have to do it more than once, But just like the saying goes, if you want somebody, what I'm saying, if you want to be with somebody with money, you got to be able to deal with them being busy.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want somebody up under your ass that's broke enough to afford your time, then don't complain that they broke and all of that.
But I mean, here's the thing: you're talking to a busy person.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm busy, but I still know that if I make plans with you, I'm busy, but I'm also respectful, and I don't over extend myself.
Right.
And if and because I'm busy, I'm very specific about the time that I spend. And so you're not about to waste my time. I'm not about to waste yours. If I make plans with you, I'm going to follow through. If I don't want to make plans with you, I'm going to let you know that I don't want to do that. I tell people all the time I don't want to go to lunch. I don't want to have a meeting. I don't want to do this. I tell people that all the time because I don't feel like it's a value. It's an asset. It's a thing that I need to do with my time.
Mm.
And so, I mean, and honestly, like he was like a little bit younger. It was just like in my head. It was just like, this little boy don't know what he's doing. And I was just like, I'm straight.
So this is what you probably need to do. You probably need to start eating some kite bites so you can relax a little bit.
I can't eat kite bites. I have to drive.
It'll help you drive. This ain't like them kite bites. This ain't like them edibles that be having y'all messed up. You can be relaxed and chill, right? But
No.
yeah, that's works for me.
But I think that you need to set boundaries for yourself and have expectations of what you expect from people. Because if you don't, then you just let people do whatever.
But that comes with communication. He didn't even have a chance. You didn't even have a chance to have that conversation with him, and he didn't even have a chance to say, you know what, you're right. I apologize.
I mean,
And
but
it won't
here's
happen
my
again.
thing. If you
because
come,
you,
if you're
that
okay.
guy could have been the man of your dreams.
No,
and
he
you
wasn't
just,
the man of my dreams. Because the man of my dreams would have called me in advance and told me that he couldn't have done that.
But I'm just saying,
Because that's the type of man that that's the type of man that I require.
So you want somebody who is perfect.
Why do you got to be perfect to say, hey, I can't meet with you Tuesday?
He didn't get a chance to until the end of the night, and that happens sometimes. Like, you ain't never did that before, Brandi, ever. Come on now, I know you. You ain't never been so busy. Like, damn,
If I really was interested in like spending time with that person, then no. But if they were like not that important, then yes. But here's my thing. I'm 33. I want a man. Men don't do that.
Some men do.
Well,
I'm a man. I do it sometimes.
My biggest turn on is when a man says something and he follows through with what he says.
Mm-hmm.
And that to me is very important. And I'm not saying, I'm telling you what to do. That's like if I call a man and he say, I'm going to call you back in 3 hours, and he call me back in 3 hours, that's sexy. If he say, hey, I'm going to pick you up at 7 on Monday, because the last guy I dated, we would not talk the whole day. But I know if I went outside at 7, he was there. That follow through is sexy. So no, I'm not finna date somebody who's first of all younger than me, and also you texted me. He didn't even call me. So I'm just like, I'm straight. Like that's to me that's like a little bit that's like a boy thing. And I'm just like, I'm grown. I ain't doing that. And I was just like, I don't know. I know what I can have. So why would I have less?
Mm-hmm. Got you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
phone calls are important. Phone calls are very important. I don't know what people lost the. I was on the phone last night with a man for almost 3 hours. Phone calls are important.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now I see why your girls be tripping. If that's the type of shit you do, like, hey, let's go out Wednesday.
Oh
and
no,
you don't
no,
text
no,
them
no,
till
no, no.
midnight.
Anytime before I commit to anything, I say let me look at my calendar first.
Okay.
That's anytime.
Mm-hmm.
And if I say, all right, well, I got some free time, this, that, whatever, then I want to say 95% of the time it's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it might not happen at that time.
Mm-hmm.
If we say we're gonna meet at 7,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I might say, you know, at maybe like 6:45. I'm like, oh, I don't think that's, or 6:30. I'm like, hey, can we push it back like 30 minutes? You know
Oh, well, 30
Something
minutes
like that.
isn't bad. But
Or
being like,
whatever.
hey, can I know I was supposed to meet you this time, but can I meet you a whole 7 days later?
No, it's not like that though. But I'm just saying, you know, so you asked me what I think is the issue is. A lot of it is communication, and a lot of it is because of that right there. Like people just flipping out and blocking and trying to. Oh, ain't nobody gonna disrespect me.
here's
and
the
they've been like,
thing.
yo, like whatever happened to like? Did you talk to him?
No, I think that you should extend a certain amount of understanding and like just a certain amount of like what's the word I'm looking for?
Grace.
A certain amount of grace for people who you already know their character. If I don't know your character, then I'm not going to extend you that grace because you're showing me who you are right now. But if you've already shown me who you are,
But you saying, I guess what's hard for me to get past is you keep basing this off of one example that he has done.
Why would
And
I
you
give
saying,
him
like,
more than one?
And I understand that first impressions mean a lot, you know, but also first impressions is sometimes people's perception, and people's perception is their reality. So your reality of him, off that one thing, is that, oh, he younger than me, which you knew that from the gate already.
Which I'm not against, but
you threw that in there too. Like on top of that, you younger than me, and
less experience with grown women. Got it.
Okay, and you late, and you know what? I don't got time, and you texted me, and all this. You know, that could just be communicated. Like, yo, that's cool.
I didn't
Going
say
forward,
any
I don't
of
blah, I don't
that.
whatever. You could have communicated it from there, but you didn't, which probably is an indicator that you must not have like really gave a fuck about him from the beginning.
No, because it's like
But-
we only had one interaction. We
But
talked briefly.
if this would have been somebody who maybe was like, hey, and you can say what you want, but let's just say this dude was like, let's say 38, handsome, you was super attracted to him, had his shit together, money, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, and then he say, hey, I'm sorry, you know, I told you, I run 3 companies, and I had this happen in my company. Can we reschedule? Would you have blocked him?
Did he text me at 11:30 on the night?
Yeah,
too?
he did the same thing dude did, you know what I'm saying? But you know this guy you're attracted to, he's older, and he got 3 companies and he got his shit together.
I still would have said no. Like in the past month.
And you would have blocked him.
Yeah. I've blocked a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why.
Paul, can you get on the microphone and tell me what you think?
This is why a lot of these so-called women that's so strong and they taking that shit is still single because y'all do that shit instead of just
I don't
fucking
think
like.
there's anything wrong with having.
But that's a little immature at that point.
I don't know
Like,
you.
for real.
I don't know you at all. What do you
Okay.
think, Paul?
I'm gonna be neutral on this.
Paul, tell
No,
me.
don't be neutral. Speak your
tell
mind. Let
me-
your nuts hang, man.
How old are you?
26.
Okay, tell me
Oh,
what
you're
you think.
youngin'.
So he's younger than both of us, and for me, it might be a cultural thing, but it's like I don't know. I just feel like I have like standards, and if you're not meeting those within like, if you don't have the decency to call me and cancel, like you're not the type of person I want to date.
I see both sides of it. I know not to be the middle guy, but
You are being that though.
I am. I mean, I see if something pops up, but also he shouldn't have made plans the day before if, he couldn't follow through with them 100%.
And I don't think it's wrong for me not to talk to him anymore. He's making it seem like I'm never gonna get married because I don't go out with guys who fucking blow me off.
Yeah.
I'm not really saying that.
Well, now that I mean, I don't know, blocking him was kind of extreme.
Well, I did that
just cut him
because
out.
I get so many like text messages. So I don't save guys' numbers in my phone unless I like them, and I don't know him, so I don't like him, so I didn't have his number saved.
Yeah.
So I just like blocked it and deleted it because it's like I have a bunch of numbers in my phone without names.
Yeah.
And so for me, it's just less confusing. And also, it's like I don't need to talk to him anymore about what. I'm about to be on TV on Sunday. What I need to talk to you about? You regular, and you're not treating me like the star
And
that I
that's
am.
going to do what in terms of like?
That's going to make space for the man who's going to call me and follow through with the plans because he sees the value there.
Because you're gonna be on TV.
No, not because I'm going to be on TV. Fuck TV because I'm Brandi Denise.
Okay, but I'm just saying, Halle Berry done been divorced how many times?
I know.
3 to 4 to 5.
But why are you bringing her up? Because she's
I'm just
pretty?
saying because she's beautiful and she's a famous
But,
superstar,
I mean, you
and
don't-
she
you
still
don't-
got to go through bullshit. So that don't mean
her
anything.
thing is people say she don't like sex. I would divorce somebody who didn't like sex either.
Well, I don't know.
So why are you bringing her up?
I'm just saying.
I love sex. But you, if you tell me you're going to take me out, you better motherfucking show up. That's bare minimum.
Okay.
Bare minimum. That's like the minimum to meeting somebody. Showing up.
To be
and,
there.
and you didn't show up. So, like, why would I? Like, what? I would be like, oh, yeah, well, you can take me out next week. And then I go out. And then, like, I just realized that he's, like, this is the type of person. I just, like, I don't. First of all, when I first meet you, I feel like I have so much to offer. I kind of need to be convinced that you're even somebody I would be interested in. So it's like, you're not even putting your best foot forward to try to win me over. Like, I mean, you decent looking, but looks don't matter to me at all. It's all about your character and your personality. So if you have flaws in that and we ain't even sat down and had a conversation yet, I'm like, oh, boy, I ain't finna waste my time or yours. Let's keep it moving. Who next? Like, no, because, I mean, I feel like when you find the value within yourself, you don't.
Well, I mean, what's the timeline in that too?
What you mean?
Because, like I said, if you got this,
we had never spoken on the phone.
I'm Brandi Denise, which is nothing wrong with that. You should definitely have that about yourself. Because I feel like that about me. Like, I'm fucking Eli. I'm Eli Hamilton. Who the fuck?
I mean, I've been
So you got two
through so
people.
much.
So you got two people. You got an alpha male, you know what I'm saying, and then you got an alpha female, right? Who got that same mentality. How does that even work? Then it won't work, right? Because you ain't taking no shit. He ain't taking no shit.
No, I think
the
that.
only
No,
but
here,
so
let
hold
me
on,
tell
hold
you.
on. So now we negate the whole alpha whatever, and we just talk about just two individuals. You know what I'm saying? In regards to like, hey, you know what? And that's what I was gonna say. And it circles all the way back to the same thing I just said. Communication.
Then it goes
around maturity.
When you have two people, I feel who think so highly of themselves, I'm not going to waste my time on someone who I also don't think highly of. So there isn't gonna be any miscommunication or anything like that. Like, I respect myself, I respect you. So if I say I'm gonna show up, if I say I'm gonna call, I'm gonna do that. As a woman, I'm gonna do that. And I expect the same from you. So if you can't reach the expectations that I would give to you, then why the fuck would I date you? You not even meeting me where I'm gonna be. If I say I'm gonna call you, I'm gonna call you. So if you can't do what I'm gonna do, then why would I date you? That's me
Everything
going lower.
you're saying, I agree with. I'm not disagreeing with you on anything you're saying. Only thing that I have an issue with, the only thing out of everything you just said,
because I blocked him.
It's like after one time. Communicate to understand. And if it's like if you ain't like what you heard, like, oh, okay, cool. Well, you know, yeah, maybe we can link up, or you're like, you know what, I'm not even gonna play with you. I'm straight. And that's
okay.
it.
So you're saying I should have just told him I'm not interested.
It's just communicate for understanding.
So I should have told him I'm not interested.
Communicate to convey, communicate to understand. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna convey something to you. Hey, Brandi, you did this. I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? And instead of me saying, oh, she did this, fuck her, because I don't play that shit. Well, you might not even know what you did. You might not even know it's that big of a deal.
I wasn't even angry about it.
No. I'm not speaking on that specifically. I'm just saying in general. This is what people don't do. They don't communicate. And then to your point, you like, oh, he think it's this. He did this. Fuck that. Instead of just saying, yo, you know what I'm saying? What happened?
He already told me what happened. Though.
Right? Or whatever. Like,
what do you got to
communicate
say,
to understand,
Paul?
though.
Well, now maybe he's not going to learn. Like, he's not going to know. Maybe in his head, it was a completely different outlook. You know, things get lost in, like, text and stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe in his head, it was like, oh, no, things are still going good. We're thinking about
So
doing
his
next
last
week.
message was, hey, I had a really busy day. I had an exam tonight. Let's do next week. And I never responded. I think that was kind of, I don't think he was confused about that.
Nah, I mean,
when he got an exam going on, he had a busy day. This dude probably on top of his shit, and that's probably not his goal. So maybe that.
But let me tell you this. Okay, you know I work. You know that I travel. You know that I do comedy. I'm in LA maybe 2 weeks out of the month. I have a busy schedule too. So that's not a thing.
But you can't really just compare just your schedule. I mean, you
What-
busy.
what
You
you-
might be
what-
busy in this type of form. He might be busy in this type of form. It doesn't matter. Like what I'm saying is that
I'm gonna tell him to call you and let him flake on you.
I don't wanna talk, I don't talk to that nigga. Look.
What are you gonna say, Paul?
And his name was Willie.
Oh shit! You again? Damn it!
Hennessy. You're an idiot. What were you gonna say?
Oh no, that's what I was. No, I was. Yeah, I mean, I see where it is, but also like, I mean, if you let them know, and like you're busy, but you also live a comic's life, and that's so rare. Like, there's so few people that have to, catch 100 flights in a year. Like, there's not a lot of people that do that stuff. So maybe is he? Well, I don't know if you want to give out any information, but is he like a performer or is he in the industry?
No, he's not.
So then maybe he's coming at it like I'm busy for what he's used to. But then also like that is a weak excuse. It is weak to be like to make plans the day before unless something popped up. But like if it's an exam, then it's like about your exams. It's not a pop-up exam.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't so much as concrete. I'm not trying to discredit or decrease the significance.
And then in 3
of
years, when I'm pregnant with his baby, I'll be like, I don't know why he didn't show up to the broader show. He said he had an exam. Like,
No, I'm just saying,
How long have
like,
you been in school for?
right.
yo, let's link up. That's like, let's link up tomorrow sometime for lunch or something. All right, cool. Now, right there, which one are you gonna take more serious? Let's link up for tomorrow for lunch, sometime around lunchtime. All right, cool. Or, hey, let's meet at PF Chains at the one on the west side at 3 p.m. Cool. Which one is a lot more serious, right?
Last one, yeah.
Right. So I'm saying if the one where it was significant, now if you shade me on that, I'm definitely gonna feel some type of way. But the other one, you know what I'm saying? Because if I cared about it that much, I would like, whoa. And especially with women, because y'all love details. What do you mean in the afternoon? What time? 1, 2, 2:30? Where at? What side of town? I mean,
I'm
need
gonna
to
be
know.
real with you. I wasn't like, it would have definitely been a situation where he would have had to win me over. Because I mean, I was just like, okay, he was nice. Like, I didn't really give a fuck if we went out or not. So for me, it wasn't a big deal to not respond and to like delete his number because it was just like, nigga, I don't even know you. Like, I was like, just like, I was gonna give you the opportunity to win me over, but I'm straight.
Right. So now we go
I
back
gave
to
him
it
the chance
again.
to shoot his shot,
The
and
fact
he like
that
airballed it.
you was like, it's like you could take it or leave it with
But you know
dude.
what? But here's the thing with that. I'm like that in my life right now because I just have so much going on with me and my shit. I'm not really pressed for no niggas. So anybody who come up, it's like, oh, I'm going to give you the opportunity. But also I'm just like not really like stressing over it. So if you come in and you like shine, motherfucker, I'm going to be like, oh, okay, I see you out here. But also if you come in lackadaisical, then I'm going to be like, that's what's up. That's how I feel too. So like we don't got to talk no more.
Right. So this is the problem
I
with
need
dating.
effort.
This is the problem with dating
I need
that
effort.
we're talking about. And this is just one example, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't feel like
It's
is my problem. No, I feel like this is me.
Well, you can't. Well, then
not
you
wasting
can't
time.
summarize it into one like fucking answer. It revolves around. So me personally, I think it revolves around a few things. I think the main one being communication. I think social media has a whole shitload to do with it. If I met a girl, she's like, oh, I don't even fuck with that Facebook, Instagram. I don't fuck with no social media like that. She would automatically go up like 4 points because she's not subjugating herself.
I like guys
to the
that are the
bullshit.
same way.
Yeah, she's not on there gossiping and shit, wasting her life. Like, okay, since
Posting
you're not
memes every day. If he really
Yeah.
cared, he would call.
right, or I want this type of relationship. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know what you're doing. You know what I mean? So, I think those are just two of the major things: communication, social media, maturity. I think a lot of people, again, how we grown as hell still getting influenced on what these people think. Who give a fuck what they
I
think?
don't feel
It's
like
not
social media influences any of my relationships at all.
maybe not yours, but you don't think that has an influence on the way people think and they view the world these days?
Not, I don't. I feel like the type of guys that I date. No, I don't like guys who like social media because I'm like in the light already. I stay away from guys who want to be in the light, who look at the light, who think about the light. Bitch, I'm your light. Okay, close your eyes.
Shit. Oh, damn. Hey, you got some sound effects like that that Jason sound like dun dun like bitch, I'm your light. Whoa, shit.
That's shark. That's a jaw.
That's still danger. It's a danger sound. Give me a danger sound effect. I don't give a fuck what it is. Jason, Jaws, whoever. That shit's scary.
You are an idiot. No, I just thought that, and I mean, I know what I'm attracted to. Because I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, if I didn't do stand-up comedy and I wasn't in the field that I'm in, I would not have social media. And like you said in the car, that's why I will go and delete mine for a month because it's just like I fucking hate this shit, you know. So anyway, so like so I'm completely cool with not dating somebody who's on it. But also, that was a good talk. You have any closing regards? You want to tell the ladies where they can find you at? Not kite bites. You. They look.
No, they
want to date the guy who gonna text them the end of the night of the date.
No,
that
y'all don't
want
to mess with me because I'm busy as hell. And if you come with if I look at your page and all you got is a bunch of selfies, you are boring to
First
me.
of all,
you have nothing, and most of the time the conversation be so terrible.
I know, Eli, and if your ass is fat, AKA Willie, he don't give a fuck, okay? He don't give a fuck if you got all them selfies. He gonna be like, man, I know, man, but like, man, her ass fat as fuck, man. Like, he said that to me before. Like, none of the bitches that be getting him, bitches with fat asses, and that's why social media is a problem.
I like little titties and fat asses and big thighs. Yeah, I do like that.
See?
But that's a preference. But that don't mean I'll wife you because of it, though.
Yes, it does.
You can follow me, Eli Hamilton, and Kite Bites Edibles. Yes, Kite Bites Edibles. Definitely follow that. And yeah, I do. You know, we can. You know, I like live music and Tito's and yeah, we can talk about some of the newest artists on the scene and good music, and we can enjoy that over a Kite Bite. My treat. Thanks.
Thank you for listening to another episode of I'm Not Crazy. Have a
Get your
great...
Kite Bite shirt. I told you to tie this up in the
Oh,
night.
yeah. We have Kite Bite shirts.
We could have been. We supposed to be twins on this show.
He gave me a large.
That's all I had left.
Bye.